This is the best way to like ship a shipment if you're shipping out semen for a breeding, whatever the case may be. And I don't use FedEx, not like that. I don't use UPS. I don't use any of those carriers. I want to show you guys how you could get semen shipped like the fastest and the most effective way, like a pro, like how the pros really ship semen. I'm talking about like racehorses, all kinds of stuff. So stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this episode of British Hacks. All right, guys?
I got you right now. What's going on, Bully fam?
What's going on, Bully fam? It's your boy, the educator, the scientist, Mr. Double Muscle Line Bulls, bringing you another episode of Breeders' Hacks. So today, right now, we are on our way to actually deliver this breeding, right? So the guy's numbers is extremely high. His numbers, I think he said his female is like a 30. So on the Wandful machine, which is like basically like you got to do that breeding today. You know, today he's going to be doing, I believe, a TCI. So what we're doing is we're taking this box over, and I'm going to show you guys basically how to offer same day shipping, right? It's extremely important because of the fact that like if you go off of FedEx, and I think today is what? It's closer towards the end of the week anyway. Yeah. So like if it's around like a Friday, a Saturday, trying to ship like semen for breeding, good luck. Good luck trying to ship it from FedEx. Good luck trying to ship it from UPS. Even the post office, all those places most likely will not deliver on like a Saturday, even if you pay for overnight shipping. So this is a little tip, a little pro tip that actually I had to learn from actually a person that breeds horses. So what they do, and some dog breeders that ship semen on a high level, is opening up a cargo account, right? So you can open up a cargo account and basically book a flight for your collection the same way you would book a flight for yourself if you were going to go fly somewhere. So here we have a Southwest account. So a Southwest account, it's completely free. That's another amazing thing about it. It's completely free, and you can even actually have the people that are picking up the semen, like this person that's going to pick up the semen, they're actually going to have to pay the bill to pick it up. I'm not paying for the shipping because this is his breeding, not mine, you know? So it's completely free to set up. All you have to do is call Southwest and set up your account. So what I'm going to do is actually we're going to rewind and show you guys. I'm going to put my wife on, and she's going to show you guys actually like how we typically, book the flights, how we set up, a shipment when we have a shipment going out that needs to get there like the same day or maybe the next day. It depends on what flight you choose. So we're going to show that real quick. All
right. So you sign up with a Southwest Cargo or any cargo near you. You just have to double check and monitor the hours of all of the international airports. You're going to go to southwestcargo.com if that's what you have initiated. You're going to go to online booking. You're going to go to have a booking account. You're just going to book now if you have an account. If not, then you need to make one. You're going to go to new shipment. You're going to select who the shipper is. So in this case, it's us. And then you're going to select who the recipient is, or the co-signee actually. So let's say it is this person. So now we're going to go down here. You're going to select, there's a general cargo, which is the 4 zeros. How many pieces are you sending? 1, 3.5. Custom container, yes. 19 by 15 by 20. And you're going to put on there what the value is. So let's say $100. You're going to hit continue. Here, you're going to be selecting whether you want a connection or no connections and whatever date that you would like. So let's say tomorrow. We're going to update it. So normally we always select no connections just because of the fact that you want it to get there as soon as it possibly can. There's a connection. Okay. So it's Miami from New York. There's a connection. So you have to select whichever one you'd like for it to arrive. So in our case, we would select the earliest arrival time, 9:55 a.m. in Miami. So in this case, it would leave LaGuardia Airport at 9:25 and get to Miami at 9:55 with a plane change. So unfortunately, some locations do that. You just have to monitor the cargo hours at your location and where it's going to. Once the package arrives, you have to wait an hour for it to be cleared. So once you have all the information, you're going to fill all this information out here. You're going to use the Airways bill number here. You can request it from whatever cargo company you're using. Fill this out, and then you're good to go. You just got to go down to the cargo area at your airport and ship it out. And that's all.
All right, guys. So as my wife showed you guys, it's as simple as that. Like, it's as simple as booking a flight the same way you would kind of like book a flight if it was for yourself, you know? This is like a super pro tip because I can't stress how many times we've had issues with breeding because we were trying to ship over the weekend or whatever the case may be. I mean, that's great that we use like a great extender that will preserve the semen for up to like 7 to 10 days. But I mean, that's not really ideal, to be honest. So what you're going to do is after you set up that Southwest account, and I mean, I'm sure there's other cargo accounts. That's what you're really looking for, is a cargo account. And basically, this box will go in the cargo area and fly to wherever we booked the ticket for. So then the person is going to have to go to their local cargo area and pick up the semen, right? It's up to us whether we decide to pay for the shipment prior, or they can just pay for the shipment when they get to the airport to pick it up. That's the only thing. This box will not be delivered to their front door. They have to go to their local international airport or their local like Southwest airport, whatever airport it is that offers the cargo. And you would know because you're going to book the flight. And essentially, they'll go pick it up, pay the fee, or you could pay the fee and they just pick it up. And then they could take it to their vet and do whatever they got to do. So this is like a super pro tip. Because like I said, I've seen a lot of breedings kind of get jacked up because they shipped it FedEx or UPS or whatever. And I got to tell you what, like the last shipment that we sent, I think it was like to Florida for FedEx overnight. I think it came out to like $200 or something like that based off of the time of the year and whatnot. Last time I shipped to Florida with the Southwest, it was like $90. So it's actually way cheaper in some instances, you know. So super pro tip. Like I said, we're on our way now. We're going to go ahead and drop this off. And you need to find your local cargo area to drop it off at. But once you do this once and you get get used to it, you're going to be a pro, you know? And then at that point, you can ship anywhere and everywhere and be able to say, I can ship same day. And as a stud owner, owning studs and doing breedings, that's huge. That's huge, guys. So anyway, we're not too far off from the airport, so we'll tap in with you guys like right when we get over there, all right? So all right, so right now we're passing through, like this is the regular airport area, right? So as you can see, like, you know, this is where people normally come in. But what we want to do is go to the cargo area. So this one's a little bit different. I had to find out the hard way because when I went in, they told me like, yeah, you're in the wrong spot, you know? So anyway, we're going to go over to the Southwest cargo area where you would drop off like boxes and things and stuff like that over there. And here's the other great thing about it. Like, while FedEx is closed, this area is still open. And not only that, but like you do need to check, right? Because some cargo areas actually, like, they have specific hours. So they like some of them, they might not even be open on the weekends. So that's all stuff you need to find out and iron out prior to your shipment. When you book your flight for this box, for the semen that's getting to the person, you need to check and just make sure that that person's box, you know, that airport that you're sending it to, that they actually are open when that box gets there. Otherwise, it may sit there overnight and then it defeated the purpose of sending it same day. So those are all things you need to take into consideration. So we're almost there, actually. We have to go a little bit past the airport. We're almost there now at the cargo area. Cool. So pretty much we got our paper here. This is like, I guess, our manifest or whatever. So we're here at the cargo. So all we gotta do is just drop this off real quick, and then it's out of our hands. We give this information to the customer basically, and then they go ahead and they go to their airport, pick it up, and that's it. It's as easy as that. All right, guys. All right, guys. So we just finished dropping off the package. So just like I said, that's a pro tip. You can use like a Southwest account to go ahead and ship the collections that you need out so they can get it in a timely fashion. Now, do I still use like FedEx and UPS? Yeah, I still do. You know, I use them from time to time. Like if it's not a rushed breeding, if it's something that I can afford to, you know, if it sits for a day or whatever the case may be, and we're shipping it out early, I have no problem doing that. But for the most part, we've really kind of been switching over to the Southwest, and that's really all we use for the most part. Because hey, if they can get it the same day, the semen is going to be a lot better quality because it hasn't had to sit as long, as well as they're getting it right when they need it, so on and so forth. And then the good thing is, hey, if a hiccup happens, we still have enough time versus like if for some reason we ship it on a Friday and like say we use the FedEx or UPS and then the box got delayed and it's not till like Sunday or something like that or Monday, the box, depending on how they cared for it, anything can happen. So like I said, we just minimize the issues when we go ahead and we ship through like a Southwest and they get it the same day, so it's just a pro tip. Just figured, hey, we have to do a breeding real quick and ship it out, so we figured we'd just share this with you guys. All right, guys.